Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to I'm Just Saying, the show that always keeps it 100. That's what we do. All right, so we love to talk about our fantasy. You know what I'm saying? We're excited because draft day is right there upon us. Football
Right there.
is
Well,
upon us,
it's
bro.
already here. If you're watching
Yeah,
college.
really. Next week, yeah, we got in college. College is good. College is
Yep.
always good. Yeah, man. So yeah, we here with the Albright.
What's good? What's good?
Yeah. So we here. We wanted to just go through a few quick little topics uh about fantasy, about some like picking orders. Uh, do you guys have faith in rookie quarterbacks this season? A lot of people asked me about that one, so I wanted to touch bases on that one and give our thoughts about it. It's gonna be a jam-packed show, bro. So please help us out by following us. You can subscribe and get our other content, our bonus content. Y'all guys are going to enjoy it if you enjoy us. As much as we enjoy doing it, you're going to enjoy our bonus episodes, all
It's a
right?
good time.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time. We just want to have fun with this joint, and it's just really fun to be able to talk sports and have an audience and have people listen to us and, give us feedback too. It's just fun. And like, if you love sports generally, if you love fantasy football, you love all that stuff, man. You just love to talk about it, shoot the shit,
Yeah, all year round.
see who has the best idea. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You know, all the perks of being a fan. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So, yeah, if you a true fan and everything else like that, hit us up. Make sure you subscribe, all right? Two, listen to us on Spotify, Castbox, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, iHeart, Pandora, Google Podcasts,
Pretty much
wherever you
everywhere.
get your podcasts at. Yes, except for Apple. Apple is giving me a hard time, but I'm gonna figure it out for you guys. I've been trying. All
Apple's a
right,
stickler.
website. Yes, sir. The website is up. Make sure y'all check that out. I also got a draft kit up there. If you guys need help, it's a starting one. All right, it's a promo. It's only $3. Super cheap. You know what I'm saying? You pay me the $3. You send me your email address. I will give you all of our picks, all of my picks, and some of Dalton's favorite picks too. Drafts and do not drafts. We all know some people you shouldn't draft, but if you need more help, you want it step by step, hit up the draft kit. It's only $3. All right, people, hit up the website www.imjustsayingsportspodcast.com. All right, it's right there. I got the merch up there. I have the t-shirts. I didn't put the pictures and everything up there yet. I'll have the merch up there this weekend. So definitely check out the merch, guys. Definitely appreciate it. All right.
Yes, sir.
So with all that out of the way,
Let's get it going.
let's get into our fantasy topics. All right. So I'm gonna shoot them off to Dalton, and Dalton's gonna give his opinion. I'll give my opinion, and blah 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 blah. All right. Sounds cool.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Dalton, it's the second round. Dun 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 dun.
Hey, this is all full PPR, correct?
Yes, this is all
Okay.
full PPR 12 man.
Yep. Got it.
Okay. So it's the second round, and you're picking 10th in a 12 man. All right. So that wraparound is
I'll
coming
wrap
back.
around. All right.
Yep. Who are you picking? Because probably off the board is Saquon, and I don't know
CMC.
whoever might be there.
CMC.
Yeah.
Saquon.
Right. Gibbs is gone. Brees is gone.
Bijan's gone.
Bijan's gone. So who you gonna take? Kyron Williams, Jonathan Taylor, or Derrick Henry? Or if you go wide out, I don't know. Devontae Adams, I wouldn't do it.
I would just say at the 10th pick, you probably with your first pick went wide out already. So I don't imagine you probably got like a St. Brown or a Garrett Wilson or St.
A.J.
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, AJ Brown, not St. Brown. St. Brown's probably way gone.
St. Brown's gone.
Yeah. So it's probably AJ or something. So I'd go running back.
Yes.
And this one's a tough one because I kind of want to say JT, Jonathan Taylor, but I have a feeling, and I mean JT's still gonna get his. Like he'll still be a top 10 back for sure. But how much is Anthony Richardson gonna vulture in the red zone?
Yeah.
because he is a great mobile quarterback, and he puts his shoulder down and tries to get in the end zone. That's why he got hurt last year. But
So maybe now he might not do it like that.
he might not, but I don't know. I mean, he did try to become a pocket passer in the preseason when he played, at least.
Might
Uh,
try to change it up a little bit.
I was looking a lot at Kyron Williams because now you get the factor of Sean McVay said he's returning punts. So if that man takes one to the cribbo, dude, you get all those points in a full PPR. And that's pretty nice. And Blake Corm, I mean, he is going to get worked in from what McVay's saying, but I don't think he's taking that job. I think Kyron showed it last year. That's his backfield until he proves it's not his. And
But
I'm going Kyron there. But for me, it's JT's up there. It's real tough. If you go JT there, it's basically your
yeah,
preference. Like
yeah. It's
I,
really your
I'm just a
preference.
little
Or
worried
Derrick
about the
Henry.
vulture. Yeah,
You missed
Derrick
Derrick
Henry
Henry.
too. Oh yeah, I just nah, I'd take Kyron over him. I ended up getting Derrick in my 12 man. I was picking fifth on my wraparound. He was my first RB off the board. But if I'll say this right now, if Kyron would have made it to me in that pick, yeah, I'm taking Kyron. But
Oh yeah.
that wouldn't have happened because one of those guys would have been gone. Somebody would have picked him up in a league that they know what they're doing. But it's a close one for me between
That
JT
is a
and
close one.
Kyron. It really is. It's really whichever way you want to go. I'm just a little
Yes.
worried about Anthony Richardson. That's it, because he's a hell of a player and a runner.
Yep. There is the gamble right there, folks.
Yeah.
So now you're going off your gut. You're going off of hunches. You're going off of like I would. For me, I would have to probably go Kyron Williams. If I went, it depends on what I drafted in the first. If I
Yeah.
had, let's say I got like, if I got Gibbs, I would like to pair. I would like to pair that up
Yeah. Like
with Gibbs and Kyron Williams.
that'd be nasty.
That would be nasty.
Or even a
Or
Gibbs and a JT. That'd be nasty because Gibbs is gonna get the receiving, and
mhm.
JT just you. I mean, JT's gonna get off. He'll have multiple over 115-yard games easily.
Yeah. Or let's say you went Garrett Wilson
Yeah. Yeah.
with the 10, and then you compare it with Kyron Williams or Jonathan Taylor. It's really good. That's
Those two, like,
or
I
even
mean,
Derrick Henry.
yeah, I just think Derrick Henry is just a little step behind them now, where he's at in his career. I mean, he's still the king. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna have
Yeah,
a
and he's
great
still gonna
year
have
in
good
Baltimore.
games. Yeah,
Yeah, even I mean, he still has a chance to win the rushing title, bro.
he can.
Like
He
it's,
can. It's. I chose these three because this is
mm,
something that I will have a hard time with
I would
because
still
it's
lean
like,
Kyron just because Derrick Henry doesn't get that other effect of a PPR that catches and stuff. He's just a 20 touch guy, and you give him 20. You give
he
him
is.
20.
But on the team that he was at too, he knows how to do a lot of other things too. He was pass catching though
Yeah, but he
out of
doesn't
the
have to do
backfield when he
that
was on.
in Baltimore, I feel like.
He doesn't have to, but he
They might
could
still
to
do it.
change shit up.
Hardball probably will do
Yeah,
it. Those
yeah.
hardball bros, they run their offenses and then they use the best players they can. I mean, remember when
hmm
Baltimore had Mark Ingram, Lamar Jackson, and Robert Griffin? They had a package called Heisman Backfield, and they put all three of them in the backfield. You didn't know who was getting the ball.
Yeah,
I mean, hardball, yeah, so I could see that.
yeah. So to pair him up with either Gibbs, and it's all good, bro.
It's a tough
You
one.
know, you
That
gotta kind of go with your gut with that one
and your research.
and your research. Definitely do your research. I would pro. It's like, see, I was saying Karen Williams, and now I'm leaning Derrick Henry. What do I think about it?
Dude, we've been talking about
It's,
this, and now I'm thinking about changing
I,
mine too. And it's not it's so hard because you can't go wrong with any pick that you make there.
but those three, it's a
No,
toss up. And
yeah,
the only thing that could probably happen is something bad, like injuries, that can ruin
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because I think all three, excuse me, I think all three are really, really good running backs. So tough choice. Tough choice. And I don't think you guys would be wrong for any of the choices that you might make there.
No,
But for me, preference, I think I'm gonna stick with my first pick. I'm gonna go with Karen Williams because I think out of the backfield, he's gonna get a lot of targets still too. Nakua is gonna probably be on account for a little bit.
It got reported today. McVay. I mean, he did a full practice, and McVay said he's good, all good to go. But
Oh, he's all good to go.
we've heard this from McVay. And again, I was talking to Brandon about it, but I mean, Puka's still great. It's just a gamble.
Puka's still,
It's
Puka's
just
still great.
it's like
I
the
think
gamble that
Kyron
with
Williams
Cooper Cup
is
last
great
year.
too.
That was that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and he
I.
shows him love though.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford shows him love,
Yes.
so goes on the quarterback too. But then I could see Lamar Jackson giving Derrick Henry a lot of love too. Yeah, it's a hard choice, bro. I could see Lamar giving him some little. All right, here you go. All right, here you go. I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, because you get a man that big, the ball in space, where he
Hmm.
has a safety or a corner. Good luck.
And they were
Good
using
luck.
him in a Wildcat over there in Tennessee too, so he could throw the ball too. There's a lot of trickery you could do with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be an
I
interesting
think
year
I'm
in
making the
Baltimore.
case.
You are
I
making a
think
case for
I'm making
Derrick
a
Henry.
strong case. Strong case. Mm,
I mean,
you
I might
know?
have to stick with my pick though, but yeah, you
Yeah,
can't go wrong with any one of them.
yeah. You can't go wrong with any one of them. But Derrick Henry is sounding pretty good. If you, whatever you guys decide, you know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with either three.
Mm.
But his choice is who's your choice? Jonathan Taylor?
No, it was Kyron, but JT was up
It's
there
Kyron.
for me. Yeah.
Okay, so we both picked Kyron. I think Kyron's gonna have a good year.
Yes.
For the second round, it's tough, but you really can't go wrong with Jonathan Taylor. He can explode. Travis Etienne could go off. Uh, maybe. You know, all good stuff, man. All good stuff, though. All right, so it's the fifth round, guys. Now this is when it starts to get a little tricky, and you're picking seventh. You're picking seventh. You're right in the middle, and then the
No.
wrap around, whatever. So, yeah, it's right there on you. And there are two wide receivers that are available, and it is Tank Dell and Zay Flowers.
Fuck.
Who are you taking?
Fuck.
That is what I'd say.
And hard for me because I love both of them this year.
And you know none of them are falling to you
Yeah.
because you're picking seventh.
Ah, man. Shit.
Yeah, buddy. That's what's going on in that head right now.
It
He's
is,
thinking.
dude. Yeah, it
He's
is.
thinking because that's a hard one. Tank Dell, explosive.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers definitely is explosive.
And very agile when he has the ball in his hand. Like his cuts that he can make carrying,
Mm-hmm.
pretty
So is Tank.
nasty. Yeah.
Mm. Now you want to go QB comparison.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now in my head.
MVP against probably soon gonna be MVP. CJ.
Give me Tank Dell. Give me Tank Dell.
Tank Dell, huh? I like
Yeah.
it. You can't go wrong. I
I
like
think
it.
I think he'll just have bigger, more big plays because he has more other wideouts that'll take coverage away from him. Zay Flowers really don't. His other one is Andrews, but that's usually a safety and a linebacker. So his Zay Flowers still got to deal with the safety and a corner or free sa-
He's
or a,
faster than.
yes, yeah, but
He's definitely
I'm
faster
going
than
on
him.
the arm of the quarterback, and Lamar's still a little inaccurate at times. At times.
I like that one. That was a good one. I mean, Tank Dell is a beast,
Yeah. So is Zay
and they're
Flowers.
both in their second year.
Mm-hmm.
So, sky is the limit. Sky is the limit for both. But I think somebody who can be more explosive. I think is actually more explosive is Zay Flowers. They just got to get him the ball more. Like last year, you started to see it. He made that, he messed up in the playoffs. I'm like, but you got to
Brandon,
give this guy the ball. You got to give him the ball. He's a baller. He's the
he
best
is a
wide receiver
bum.
they have on their team. Like,
He is.
hands down. He's the best. They got to get him the ball. They got to find a way to get him the ball. They got to get him the ball. They have to. Because he's really good. And he has the ability to take the top off just like Tank Dell. He can. And I know that's the Lamar Jackson thing we were talking about. But it's
That's
like
why I
he's
lean
not
Tank.
that, yeah. Because he can get a little shaky.
Yeah,
It's like against teams where he's supposed to be, like Lamar Jackson destroys them.
yeah, he does what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Those
But
close
when he,
games and close
oh,
matchups, it's
those teams that are really, really good, have elite quarterbacks. The
hmm
ones who have elite quarterbacks, they test them, man. And so, but Zay Flowers could take the top. I'm a big fan of Zay Flowers. I think he's really good.
I'm a big fan of
Uh,
both these players. It's such a
I
hard
am
pick
too,
for me.
and it is such a hard pick.
Like if there
It
was a
really
perfect
is.
world where you could have both on my team, I would. Like in a
Yeah,
fantasy,
and you
if
would
I could get both of them,
win
oh
probably.
yeah,
Well, there is a way you could. You might not like the strategy, but it's the zero running back strategy, where you pick up a running back all the way at the end. Like, well, not at the end, but you'll probably pick him up like around fourth,
no, you'd be getting a Najee
fifth round.
Harris, you'd be getting a
Right.
Najee and a Ramondre as your
But you're
1-2.
stacked
Yeah,
at wide receiver. You're
yeah.
stacked at wide receiver. So let's say if you wanted to do that in the fifth round, right, or whatever, sixth round, you're probably these are running backs you'll end up with. You will end up with James Conner, Aaron Jones, Ramondre Stevenson, David Montgomery,
I will
Najee
say
Harris, Tony Pollard.
James Conner would not be a bad. He's not a great RB1, but when him and Kyler always play together, like
Yeah.
both of their fantasy points always shoot up. Like Kyler shows him love a lot,
Yes, he
but I
does.
mean now
He's
he
a
does.
baller.
Well, yeah, yeah. He
James
just gets
Conner
hurt.
is a baller.
He just
He
gets
just gets
hurt.
hurt.
That's the
He
only
does.
thing.
So if you
Every
wanted
year
to
he
try to
misses them.
pair James Conner with David Montgomery or
That's rough.
Tony Pollard
Oh
or
no,
Raheem Mostert
I'd do
or
most of it for Pollard.
Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, I don't like none of that shit. you know, I am not picking Devin Singletary. I'm a Giants fan, and I will not touch the Giant offense.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, I'm
if
not touching it.
you do the strategy and no RBs until that round, I want to meet you and talk to you because you are a bold
Hey,
motherfucker.
yes, but you will have a shit ton of wide receivers, bro,
Well, you'll
and
be
tight
making a
ends.
trade probably.
You would. That's just like when people do all running backs and no wide receivers.
Yeah.
It's almost about the same thing. Almost. To me, running backs are hard to come by.
I just gotta have one good one for me. Like
Right.
last year it wasn't in Brandon's league because I had CMC and kids. I was
Wow.
stupid, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. And Ayuk.
Yeah, so we ain't
Ayuk
listening
was
to
my
that one.
whiteout one. Yeah. That one's not good. But it was a few years ago that I took just like 3 whiteouts and ended up with a bad running back. But I lost in the final. So I mean, you could do it.
Yeah,
You
you
can
could.
do it.
You could. All right, guys. So the question that a lot of people were asking me earlier, they were saying, do you have faith in rookie quarterbacks this season?
Some,
Some I do too.
not all.
Definitely not all.
I got a dark horse though.
I bet you I know who the dark horse is. I already know.
Probably.
I do. It's Bo Nix, right?
Yeah.
We
I
all seen Bo Nix, bro.
sorry, so let's just get into it. Bo
That shouldn't
Nix.
be a dark horse.
Well, I think it will be because I mean, great preseason. Don't get me wrong. Great preseason. Won the job. He's gonna have a few struggles. He's gonna have quite a few struggles. I mean, he's still a great quarterback, but I think he's just. I don't like their wideout situation for him.
Yeah.
I mean, Cortland
That is,
Sutton's not bad, but they got rid of Tim Patrick. Josh Reynolds is supposed to be the wideout too. No, thank you.
right.
But I think he'll still have a solid year. Probably end up as like QB. I could probably see it like 23, 22, which isn't a bad rookie year on not a great team.
Yeah. No one no one has him picked up in any drafts. No one's picking up Bo Nix. So
He definitely, I would draft him
well, two
as a
QB league he would,
backup.
not in the one
Well,
QB
yeah,
league.
if it's a one QB league, I would draft if you can and your draft went right. If you need a backup
16?
quarterback, you could probably one
Oh,
of your last pick. Like if you need a
yeah.
backup quarterback and you just stack at skill positions, you're like, all right, well let me take somebody that might, because he does have a rushing ability too. Uh,
Mhm.
But I don't know. There's because the other rookies you'll have to take like pretty early for
I
a
would have
backup.
liked JJ. I would have
Yeah,
liked JJ.
JJ would have been
I would
nice.
have liked JJ. That would have been
Yeah.
nice. But the football gods didn't allow that to happen.
Williams and Daniels, I think you can trust. I think Williams will.
Yeah, Williams and Daniels, you can trust those two for
Yeah.
sure. Who else? What about Drake May?
Nah, he didn't even win the job over Brissett that got put out today. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, pretty bad.
All
Pretty
right.
pretty bad.
Oh, jeez.
I don't even know who else there is. Penix, but he's behind Kirk Cousins.
Penix, yeah, but he's behind. Yeah.
Um, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
I bet the Giants are hoping they would pick up Penix, huh? I bet you they
Yeah,
wish
I
they would have
still
did
don't know
that
why the
one.
Falcons did it. That was wild.
Yeah, they probably thought he was gonna fall, being honest, but no. No, we got a good receiver with a what the fuck quarterback.
Yeah, but Daniels, I think all these quarterbacks, like I said with Bo Nix, they're all gonna go through like a few weeks to where you're like, damn, did I make the right pick? Especially if you're like if these people that ask you are talking like that's their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that, I mean, you can definitely trust. Definitely Daniels and Williams, as those would be the two that I would trust if I went that route with a rookie quarterback. Those would
Yeah.
be the only two I'd probably trust.
Yeah, the game has
But
changed. These quarterbacks
they're
they're
coming
ready.
in.
They're
They're coming
NFL
in
ready.
more ready than what they like when
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel and all those like back
Yeah.
in the day
It's not like
came
how it
in.
was back in the day.
No.
Where it's like you come in, you gotta sit behind the vet, learn from the vet. You're a rookie, you haven't seen a whole bunch of different designs and all the schemes and stuff yet.
Yeah.
But now these guys, I think because of technology,
Oh, 100%.
everybody has gotten a hell of a lot smarter. People are
Technology
recognizing
has
stuff.
grown the
People are breaking
game,
stuff
dude.
down. Yeah,
It really
it's
did.
breaking games down. It's breaking down plays. You're starting to see stuff in slow motion, so you're starting to actually understand what's going on. You
Yeah.
know, not like like the actual players. You know what I'm saying? Like a QB or something like that. Like they're going to see the offense totally different than how we would see it. But you know, but because of technology, we are in the game, bro.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much.
we are in that. We are EA in the game, bro.
Yeah.
We are there. So it's no more of that like, oh, you got to stay behind a guy, learn from a guy. A lot of these guys are ready. You know, a lot of these guys are ready.
Yeah. So I
Unless it's like
would.
the little things, like
Yeah.
like locker room stuff or fucking uh like when you go to practice, certain things, what you do before practice, what you guys talk about, the quarterback room or the running back room, whatever you at. Little
Yeah.
stuff, I guess, like, that you might learn from a vet, but like, oh, you should come around this time. Stuff players might know. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when it comes to the actual
Oh, it's just
game,
called team chemistry.
yeah. But when it's like the actual game, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a lot of these guys, they know what they're talking about now. Like these guys know, they just know a lot
Yeah. So
about football now.
out of the rookies that are starters, the ones that I would be comfortable and say that you definitely could probably trust would be Williams and Daniels if you're that as your one. And
Yeah.
then Bo Nix, I'd say don't be if you are stacked your draft up with a bunch of skill players and you have your one starting quarterback and you're around like the second to last or third to last pick. Fuck it. I think he'll shock a lot of people. I mean, he did in preseason. He
He
shocked
definitely
Sean
did.
Payton.
Yeah,
So
remember, it's a gamble, guys. That's what
yeah,
fantasy is. It's a
but
gamble.
but I'd like him as a
A
QB
little
two
bit.
this year if we're talking only
Yeah,
rookies.
low
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then you can always stream.
Yep.
It's a 1 QB league. It's not a 2 QB league. So
Yeah, if
got a
it's
super
2
flex.
QB, he's off the board for sure.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? As your backup, if it doesn't work out, it works out. Drop them and you can stream. But
There's always a good
yeah,
streamer every year.
that's always a good
There's
streamer.
always a good one.
And
Everybody,
there's always somebody who breaks out who shouldn't break out.
yeah, and
It's
everybody in your
always
league will
one.
use that streaming quarterback one
Yep.
time, especially in 1 QB. Everybody in the league will have him because
Yep.
you just pick him up for the bye.
And I'm telling you, that person that's going to be a streamer that people might regret not picking up is second-year quarterback Will Levis. You heard it here first. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, Okinawa, the tight end, is not bad at all.
I'm
Tony
not.
Pollard in the backfield.
I ain't getting
Wow.
fooled by Calvin Ridley again, bro.
Well, I know.
I
I know.
Oh,
Just
that's
watch out. Yeah, Calvin Ridley, he got me too.
yeah.
But just watch out. I'm just saying, just might hear it out. You never know. All right, guys. So now we're at the end. It's the last pick of the draft. Sometimes it could be a game changer in fantasy too, though. It
Yes, it
really
can.
can. My last pick last year was Gus Edwards, and he came through a little bit for touchdowns. So he was scoring touchdowns like crazy.
Yep.
So it's like sometimes it could be a game changer, not a league winner,
No.
but it could be a game changer. You know what
It
I
can
mean?
win you a
So
few weeks.
it could, yeah. Like
Maybe
I said,
squeak
it
you
could
in
be
the
a changer.
playoffs.
Yep. But you can't rely on them all the time. Then they'll turn into that last pick. You'll see real fast.
Pretty
You're
quickly.
like, come on, 6 points? God damn it. I'm speaking from
Or when they
from
have double
experience.
digits and then they fumble twice and then you're back down to like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
oh it's always garbage time when they do it.
Yep. Yeah. So you're picking fifth. It's the last pick of the draft. So who are you taking? These are the guys that's available to you. Luke McCaffrey, Okinawa, the tight end from Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
or Noah Fant, the tight end on Seattle.
Give me Luke McCaffrey. Jahan Dotson's out the way now. Give me Luke. And he had a pretty good preseason.
Yep, and we both agree on that one, so there's no debating that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Just
got a
watch out
huge
for him.
bump up for his rookie
Yep.
for his rookie
So like I'm
year.
saying, that's the last pick. Could be a game changer. You never know. Probably by week 4, you'd be like, oh shit, week 3, he had a good game. He's playing now.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. He'll help you win. You never know. So that was gonna be my pick too. So yeah, we both agree on that one. No arguments here, people.
Yeah, I've just everything I've seen out of the preseasons and
Yeah.
the coming out of OTAs and training camp, him and Jaden Daniels have been messing pretty well too. So
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He had Shipley and Mitchell, the running back for Baltimore. I don't know. See what I'm saying?
uh,
I think, Luke McCaffrey was a better pick for out of all those guys.
yeah,
For sure.
100%.
100%. So now is my favorite segment. It's the versus. So now this is our fantasy football versus. We did the versus before. We were just naming some guys and see what's up. But this one's gonna be for fantasy. So we're doing the QBs. All right. So the QB we're gonna start off with first, because they're gonna be around the same place where you want to draft a quarterback. All right. Jaden Daniels versus Caleb Williams. College stats. Heisman winner. The new best big thing, Caleb Williams.
Give me Caleb Williams. He's got more offensive weapons.
That's biased. He's biased because he's a Bears fan, people.
No, I've been not talking real high about Caleb Williams, buddy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But even though Jaden Daniels has a great rushing ability, he's got Scary Terry. He does have Luke McCaffrey, Brian Robinson, Eckler, but I think Eckler's done, in my opinion. And then you do look at the Bears offense, and on paper it looks real nice.
Right.
At the wideout, tight end, running back. I'd like a better running back there, but is what it is. D Swift ain't bad, but I think Williams will finish over Jaden Daniels this year for sure. In fantasy, he's got more weapons to throw to. Unless
Yeah.
somebody now, if Jahan Dotson didn't get traded, might have a different argument there.
Yeah. Yeah, because he would have had some good targets. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
More
just
targets.
solely going off of the offensive weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. Caleb does. He has more weapons. Yeah. So if it was for fantasy, I would do that for sure too. Couldn't go wrong with either one,
No,
honestly.
no,
But
Jaden Daniels like last year at LSU when he ran the ball, he averaged like 7 yards a carry or some shit like
yes,
that.
I
Like, I
was about to
mean,
throw him out there because it's
um,
versus.
I mean,
So
oh
stat wise, last year it goes to Jaden Daniels.
yeah, yeah,
It
hundred
does.
percent,
It
hundred
does. It
percent.
definitely
Caleb
goes
didn't
to
have a
Jaden
good
Williams.
year last year.
No, he did not. I mean, he even struggled against uh Colorado.
He
I remember that one.
struggled against a lot of unranked teams last year.
Yeah. So
He
I mean,
kind of
Jaden
lost the
Daniels had a
locker
really good
room.
game.
He lost the locker room
Hmm.
at USC last year.
So for me, I think who will win this versus is Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden, and I think he's actually going to have a really good year.
I think he is.
I think he is.
I
I
think
don't know if
he.
it's going to be better than Caleb's, but I think it's going to be a good year. Rookie of the year would be great to see who's going to get that one.
Ooh.
It's
I
going to be
think if
good.
Jaden that discussion would come down to if Jaden has a bunch of rushing touchdowns, I'd give it to him.
Hmm. Well, then in two,
Especially if
it'd
their
have to do with
yards
wins too,
are
right?
not
Would it count any
necessarily.
wins into it? Nah, because
I
he's
don't think
rookie.
so. I
Kind of
think
like MVP.
no, it's not. It's whoever balled out the best their rookie year. I mean, didn't Odell win it his rookie year at the Giants and
Yeah.
they weren't were
Oh,
they
once
make
he
the
did that,
yeah,
it
you
was
know.
over, bro. Yeah, we
But
ruined that motherfucker.
yeah, ain't seen the Giants
And the
Odell
Browns
back in
helped
a
him too.
while. Yeah.
And both, we ain't been the same.
But I think Jaden would get it if he has a lot of rushing
Yeah.
touchdowns like he is projected. I
Hmm.
mean, I'm just picking Caleb because of those weapons, man. But both of them
Yeah,
are
he's got the
ba-
weapons.
great picks. Both of them would be
Hmm.
great picks
Can't
in
go wrong.
fantasy wise. Really preference there too.
Yeah.
But
All right.
If John Dotson was there, I would have changed my answers so quick.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand that one, but we're not in the front office.
Nope.
I don't understand it. So I said Redskins. I gotta change that. Commander fans, holla at us. Let us know what was the deal between that with that one, cause
Let's know
I
how
don't
you
know.
feel about it too.
I have no clues. Cause they don't make no sense. All right. So Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts this year.
This year, because in every
Yeah.
draft I've done, the first quarterback still off the board after that trade is still Josh Allen. He's still good.
I know.
Fuck, they're
He's the
both.
number one trash talking QB.
Yeah, give me Allen. Because there is some stats from last year where Jalen Hurts, when defense shows him a cover zero and they blitz, he struggles a little bit with his accuracy. And if
They got
they,
Saquon now.
true. So this year, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, they got Saquon now. And Jahan Dotson.
But then also with his coverage thing, I was reading an article that this guy it was on Bleacher Report. It was about when Jalen Hurts statistically wise panics a little bit every time a defense does cover zero. If they bluff it, he freaks out a little bit. Like if the safeties are showing blitz and then they just at the snap
I
of the
agree.
ball, which it's only good defenses that he really struggles with. So people that have the good players that can disguise that shit, or if they actually do come in blitz too, like he panics a little bit. But yeah, I'm still gonna stick with my pick. I'm gonna go Josh Allen. I
Yeah,
mean, that man's
but
rushing is off the fucking chain,
yes,
bro.
that is. No, he's a baller. He's a stud all day, any day.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna
He's
have
a
an
stud.
even better year than last year because he's gonna have to do a little bit more with all the wideouts that left.
And that's the thing too. Like Josh Allen, he likes to force a lot of things too, though. He'll try to force it if it's not there.
I think he's learned to use his legs a little bit more, but he still does force it a little bit.
He
Not as
forces it. He's a
bad as
risk
his
taker.
rookie year. Yeah, not as
He's
bad
a
as his rookie
gunslinger.
year. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a gunslinger. We can't forget about that. He's a
yeah,
straight up gunslinger. So,
that'll run a motherfucker over.
yeah, yep. They're both good. They're both good.
They really
All right,
are.
and my pick, for fantasy purposes, this is a fantasy rivals. I mean rivals. Versus. So for this one, I would have to go Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a really good year this year. I think he's going to bounce back from last year. He's got a boatload of options, man.
Mhm.
You can blitz. You can blitz. If they figure it out with that, especially if you do a safety blitz. Jahan Dotson's going to the house. Your boy, uh, he's going to
Devontae,
the house.
Slim
He's going
Reaper,
to the house. He's going to the house.
Heisman winner
You know what I'm
too.
saying? AJ, man to man,
Like
he's
good
going
luck.
to the house. He's going. He's going. Good luck with your linebacker trying to keep up with Dotson.
It'd be
Ah,
stupid to put a linebacker on
ah,
Dotson. You better roll in a nickel
ah.
corner.
Yo, even I don't, and that's like your third. I don't
That's
trust
your
him.
that's your best bet though. Over a
Yeah,
linebacker, there's not
yeah.
one linebacker in the league that has the speed
Whatever,
to keep
whatever.
up with him.
I don't know if you try to do your safety blitz in like a 4-3 or something, but bro, he gonna eat it alive, bro. So he's got a lot of weapons. Parker's nasty. Uh, AJ can just torch anybody. He's better than a lot of number one corners. And now you add Saquon to the mix.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, then people might forget about him like I just did, and that's Goddard. So
I forget
pick your
about him all
poison.
the time. Then
I
I'm not
know,
even
pick your
gonna
poison.
lie,
He's
bro.
got somebody. He's got a lot of targets, bro.
Yeah,
And what's his name too? Swift, not Swift. Kenneth
Smith.
Gainwell.
Oh yeah, he's still
Like,
there.
yeah, he's still there. So he could do Saquon, Kenneth Gainwell right here. You know what I'm saying? Like side by side,
Yeah,
have him out, man. It's just too many motherfuckers.
basically.
It's just too many. Them packages, they're gonna have a field day.
They gotta go
Wildcat is gonna be
stupid.
dope. Wildcat's gonna
Oh
be dope with
man.
Saquon and yo, that's crazy. Cause Saquon was doing all that on the Giants.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so high though on Saquon because it's not like Saquon is like beat up out the door.
No, he's not.
He still got like probably like a good 2 more years in him, being real.
No,
So
you
it's like
don't
maybe
be
just two.
surprised if he makes a CMC turn in his career, bro.
That
Get moved to a better team,
oh, that's
better
what
offensive line. Like his like longevity probably just took like
fucking
2 years might not
it's
like 2 years realistically just because like
yes,
statistically what everybody says, but
yes,
I wouldn't be
yes.
surprised if this man has like a good like 4 or 5 year run like McCaffrey's doing right now. And
Right. And he's no Christian McCaffrey. We're not saying he's as talented
no,
as Christian McCaffrey. What we're saying is that he can do a lot of the stuff that Christian McCaffrey can do, what he does with the 49ers. He could do that on the Eagles. He
yeah,
really can. He
yeah.
really can. Might not as good as Christian McCaffrey, but he can do it. He can
There's
definitely do it, bro.
there's certain things I think he does a little bit better than McCaffrey, but not much.
Not much.
I
You
think
know what I'm saying?
I think his power back esque of his game is a lot better
Yeah.
than McCaffrey's.
But
But
Christian McCaffrey's a bad boy, though.
yes, oh
He's
yeah,
elusive.
oh dude,
He's a bad boy. He's got
this
a
man
package.
needs to be the first RB to win MVP for crying out loud, dude.
Yeah.
Like give it to the man. What more does he have to do
Him
to
or
win
Tyreek Hill.
MVP?
I thought Tyreek Hill did his thing. Because
Yeah.
he's carrying Tua.
Yeah, he did save his career from getting traded.
Yo, he damn sure did because Brian Flores wanted his ass the fuck out of there. But was he wrong though? Was Brian Flores wrong? I don't think he was. He wanted he wanted Justin Herbert.
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
Justin Herbert is way better.
Can you
Justin
imagine
Herbert is
that
way
on
better.
that team, bro, with Waddle and Hill and Gasecki? Well,
Brian Flores would
Gasecki's not
still
there.
be there.
Yeah, he would be.
Tyreek really saved his career, bro. I'm not. I think Tua's probably like a really good person. It's not a bash
Oh,
at like who he
he's a
is.
Hawaiian. He's a nice dude.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
probably
good
like
guy.
he's probably like Land.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
But like we gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I mean, bro? He's just not that good. He's all right, and it's not me. It's everybody else. Like if you look on the draft boards, you look everywhere, dude.
Oh, he's falling.
He's not top. Like, come on, bro. With all
People
those weapons,
people
still
just
not
take
top.
Tyreek Hill because it's Tyreek Hill.
It's Tyreek
It's
Hill.
it's why you took CMC when he was still on the Panthers. It's CMC.
That. That's why you took Justin
Hmm.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna take Amon Ra. Cause it's
Yeah.
Amon Ra.
Dude,
It ain't golf.
I can't wait until fucking Dan Campbell gets a young Hendon Hooker's not it, the guy they drafted last year from Tennessee. He came in with that torn ACL. He didn't have a good preseason, and Dan Campbell said he's got a lot to learn. So, I mean, I don't think I think Dan Campbell knows that that's not the guy. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised next few drafts they'd probably go grab somebody.
Hey, okay, real quick,
Well,
and I'm gonna wrap it up. But I'm looking at Sleeper, right? And on the Sleeper app, they got this team won. This guy picked first in the 12 man, and I want you to see if it like tell me if it's a good team or not. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, too shabby for the first pick. All right. So of course his first pick was Christian McCaffrey. Then his starting wide receiver is Drake London. Then it's Devon Achane. His starting tight end is Dalton Kincaid.
holy shit.
After that is Joe Mixon. His sixth pick was Xavier Worthy. His seventh pick was Dak Prescott. And then the eighth pick was McConkey. Number 9 was uh, Johnson on Carolina.
Oh, Deontay.
And Deontay Johnson. And after that is Jerome Ford, 10 for running back.
I like it.
I actually like those picks.
I like that. For
I
picking
actually
first,
like those picks.
that's not
bad at all.
I kind of want to know what was on the
Drake
board
London,
for him for Drake London, though. I want to know what else was there, kind of.
So it was Travis Etienne, Laporta. No. On the board after. Oh, okay. So
like wideout wise.
Wideout wise,
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Mike Evans.
I might have gone Gadget Debo, but Drake London's not a bad pick.
Drake London. I think Drake London's going to do really well.
Yeah.
I like him over Diggs. I probably would have went Nico.
Yeah, I would have gone
Nico too.
That's my boy. Yeah.
Could have went Nico too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But with Debo
I like it.
I probably would have still taken Gadget Guy. Oh, by the way, breaking news. I don't know if you saw it. Brandon Ayuk signed with 49ers. Yeah, 40 years, 76 mil guaranteed. I think it was like 180 something.
Oof.
But yeah, he got what he.
Crying finally.
Yeah, he's finally probably gonna show up to practice. Another thing, have you been seeing that Jamar Chase little thing going on, bro?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Jamar Chase, bro.
I thought it was funny that Zach Taylor, dude, in the interview. Oh yeah, he's gonna be practicing. Shows up 13 minutes late. Street club. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this one. You know,
that's just interesting.
It is definitely interesting.
Well, I think he wants to get paid. He just saw that CD got paid. Definitely now just saw Ayuk got paid. He saw his boy JJ get paid, last year?
Yeah, he's trying to get paid.
Homie's looking for his money. And they'll
for the
pay him.
bag.
They'll pay him.
Yeah, they'll pay him.
They're gonna keep the
They'll pay him.
LSU duo
They gotta
together. It's
keep
been
him.
too good.
Yeah, they gotta
The
keep it.
the only way they wouldn't keep that is if somehow, some way they were able to acquire Justin Jefferson in a trade. But they'd be stupid not
Yeah,
to keep all three. I just don't think money wise you could.
no, I'm with you. But guys, speaking of money wise, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have that available to you guys with our bonus content, our in-depth fantasy stuff. This right here is just gonna be the free stuff. Uh, subscribe to us on YouTube. Please don't forget about us. Hit that like, hit that bell on the right there on the side. And dude, it was great, but I gotta use the bathroom. So without further ado, yo, peace out, y'all. It's been
Take
great.
it easy,
One love.
people.
Yes, sir.
All right, but